Hello, everybody. My name's Robert. I'm here with Old Dominion Solar and Sun Driven Solar. For you guys that are watching, thank you for watching. This is our first Facebook Live video. It's all about campers and small off-grid systems. So on the board here, I've got a small drawing of what we've got for our basic small system, and this does not include everything, but this is the basic of what you normally have on your solar systems on campers. So everybody wants to know how much. First thing people want to know is how much do these things cost. And first thing is, there's your total cost right there. And the parts that we're using is two 100 watt 12 volt panels. It has to be 12 volt. It doesn't have to be, but to keep our costs down and for what everybody uses, that's all we really need is 12 volt. Then we need one 12 volt 20 amp charge controller, a one Blue Sea system fuse block, one 12 volt 100 amp battery. And that's just the bulk of everything. Now, you're also going to need your different wires, a couple different terminal caps, whatever else you might need. But this is the basics of it. If you, at the end of the video, if you're interested in learning more about it, send me a message and I will get back to you and get you hooked up, see what we need to do to get you hooked up. I'm not here to try to sell anything. I just want to get people to get informed of how to install these things. But if they want help, I'm more than welcome, more than merried to help everybody. So start off with the solar panels. Now, there's special mounting brackets that you can mount to your roof with screws, or you could use 3M double-sided tape. Hey, Josh. I see Josh is on here now. How do I message on this thing? I'm going to reply to you, Josh. Cool. Well, Josh, this is a live video. It's my first one. And the first thing, I was just telling everybody that the total, everybody wants to know first thing when they talk about an off-grid system on their campers, what do they want? They want to know what total price is. And just for equipment, we're looking at, for the bulk of the equipment, is right about $200 for the panels. And for the charge controller, we're looking at $45, $25 for the Blue Sea system fuse block, and about $150 for a battery. Now, it's just the basic system. Now, you're also going to need your wire and connectors and fuses and stuff like that, which I can go into further on another video. If anybody's interested, just shoot me a message here on our Sun Driven Solar page. So let's start back up here at the solar panels. You got 12 volt panels. And the reason for the 12 volt panels is we don't want to go above our battery ratings. Now, these 12 volt panels, they might be pushing out 18 volts in the panel because the voltage is going to be higher than what our battery level is at to keep it charged up. So I like to do two panels in series, keep it at 12 volts. So you would be wiring your negative to your positive on the solar panel connections, and then you got your positive and your negative coming out, and then that will go to your charge controller. From your charge controller, you'll see on your charge controller, you can look this up on Amazon. You can buy them for pretty cheap. You'll see on the charge controller that you've got your negative and your positive, and you can it just plugs right in and plugs right in. And then from there, then you have your battery terminal, your negative and positive from your battery, and it just plugs in. Everything on this stuff is really simple and self-explanatory once you have it. And then, so yeah, so now you have your solar here coming through the charge controller, and it will charge your battery. And now say your battery is 100% full and the sun's still shining, you have solar coming through. You take this now, instead of your solar charging a full battery, which wouldn't do you any good, now you take the solar and you put it into your load. And the load, well, it's a DC load, direct current. And then you can, this is your Blue Sea system fuse block right here. You wire it into your positive terminal, and then you've got, from there you can wire up your lights and wire up your fans and so on. There's no negative on this Blue Sea terminal, on this Blue Sea fuse block. There's no negatives. So now you gotta have your bus bar here for your negatives. Wire all your negatives from your loads. And that's the basic setup. The only thing that we don't have on here is an inverter. Now, if you wanted, you can wire everything up direct current on your camper. Most of the stuff you can do all direct current. And then if you wanted to do a inverter to invert your power from 12 volt DC, you could buy a 12 volt inverter, and then it would go from your negative and positive leads, and it would go into your negative and positive terminals on your inverter. And as simple as that. The only other things that we're not really covering here is just the fuses and wire sizing. Now, if you get interested in that, I can just shoot me a message and I can help you out with that. But this is the basic diagram for a simple solar camper do-it-yourself project for wiring everything up in direct current. And then, like I said, if you wanted AC current or alternating current, all you got to do is buy an inverter and wire it up to your battery. Now, talk about inverter sizing. It's all about what size loads that you're running. Now, you're not going to be able to run an air conditioner off this setup here, but you'll be able to run, you can run a microwave, you can run a toaster, loads like that. You could run if you bought a big enough inverter. And then go into battery sizing. Standard size I like to keep with is 100 amp hour battery. But if you are interested in doing this yourself, give me a call or a message here on Facebook, and I can help you out with exactly what size battery that you would need, what size inverter that you might want if you wanted to do an inverter. I can help you out with anything. So give me a call if you have any questions. You can call our office line at 208-877-3777, or you could also give me a text on my cell phone at 208-810-0541. Thanks, guys.